That will change everything. It didn't get much, if any, coverage in the mainstream media because most of the mainstream media is focused on Zelensky asking for more money in Ukraine, or actor Ben Stiller flying to Ukraine to tell Zelensky that he's his hero. Yeah, that happened. Or drag queen shows at your local kids' schools. All of those stories had a ton of coverage. But we here on this show saw what happened yesterday, and it is a game changer. And I believe it lays the groundwork for what you might call World War III. We'll get to that in a second. But first, some context in all of this. Now, most wars are fought over resources and money. Just look at all of the countries that the United States has invaded over the past 20 years. It's not about helping those people. It's about something far worse. Let's go down the list of U.S. invasions. So U.S. troops are in Ethiopia right now. Why? Even Secretary of State Antony Blinken doesn't know exactly why. I have an idea. Well, they're there because of mountains of natural gas, gold, copper, platinum, all great energy resources to heat American homes. Syria. The United States invaded Syria, has thousands of troops sitting right now on Syria's oil reserves. The U.S. says it's simply guarding it for the Syrian people. Come on. Anyone with a brain knows the truth. Can you imagine if another country came into the United States and parked troops on our oil reserves and claimed they were simply guarding it? What would we do? President Biden just launched a new invasion of Yemen. Yes, in a letter to Congress this year, Joe Biden said that the U.S. military presence in Yemen is to, quote, protect U.S. interests. What could those interests be exactly? Well, in Yemen, that country is rich in oil, gold, copper, nickel. Nickel is very important for electric batteries. Now, to listen to all of these politicians spin it, we are there to protect the people of Yemen. Sure, just like we care about the people of Afghanistan or the people of Iraq or anywhere else. Where else has the United States invaded recently? Somalia.
President Biden has ordered the re-establishment of U.S. troop presence in Somalia.
Oh, yes, President Biden just re-invaded Somalia after President Trump brought those troops home from there. Biden just last month sent them back. Somalia is filled with precious metals that are untapped. Just needs the right U.S. companies with big contracts to extract all of it. If only they had armed troops that could help them while they're extracting all of these minerals. We could go on and on. The United States has U.S. troops deployed in at least 159 countries at last count. It's likely higher than that right now because these numbers are from 2021. So what is the United States so worried about? Well, what happened yesterday could be the answer and the key focal point of the future World War, which many smart people in the United States believe we're already in, and Russia believes we're already in a world war. But yesterday in China, Russian President Vladimir Putin made a shocking announcement. He was there for the BRICS conference, which is a conference between Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And Putin said this.
В свою очередь, расширяется российское присутствие в странах пятерки.
Don't speak Russian? Neither do I. I'll paraphrase for you. He's announcing a new partnership with these countries to create a new reserve currency between these 5 countries. This reserve currency will be based on the currency of the 5 countries. But if you blink, you'll miss the real story here. That's because those currencies are based on commodities like oil, precious metals like gold, and lithium. Cambridge Institute says this could de-dollarize the world. Just listen to what they say about the U.S. dollar as the reserve currency of the world. This is a little academic speak for you, but bear with me. I'll put on my reading glasses to read you this academic speak, which is, together, these initiatives suggest that BRICS has not only attempted to reform the existing system to better incorporate its interests, but it has also created a nascent de-dollarization infrastructure that supports global de-dollarization in the long term. BRICS' collective efforts to establish an alternative non-dollar financial system have the potential to completely immunize participants from both exchange and sanction risks stemming from the dollar's dominance and the U.S. hegemonic position. So that means they will be immune from the U.S. threats because their own new currency will be based on these minerals which are right under their feet in China, with massive lithium reserves and huge oil reserves in Russia. The list of minerals and commodities are endless in this region. Meanwhile, in the 1970s, the United States government took the U.S. dollar off the gold standard. So now the U.S. dollar isn't backed by anything, just debt. The U.S. troops invading other countries are